Hello everyone, I am PyroFalkon, joined by the Akamura.
Hello.
And this is Salmon Max 304. Despite playing now, 9 streams of this, I think. 7, whatever. I didn't realize that on the loading screen it actually gives a bit of a story catch-up, which is cool. It's helpful for remembering where we left off. After escaping the siege at Stinky's, the freelance police are gobsmacked to discover an immense cloning facility, the obvious source of the menacing doppelgangers. Who is the clone master and how can they be stopped? Cleverly taking advantage of Stinky's cell phone, Sam and Max have finagled their way up to the clone platform. Dr. Norrington tells the freelance police that the clone master is dealing in dark dimensional magic. They must seek out the chthonic destroyer in the giggling realm of skittering and ingestion. He also mentions that the clone master could be using the toy box to tear down the walls between our world and the dark dimension, which would be bad. Mama Bosco tells Sam and Max about a biometric override that can be used to unlock the clone controls, but they'll need a clone of Mama Bosco to do it. That's nice, because now I sort of remember where the hell we left off.
Your mom is asking what's up with your voice. You have barely spoken 5 words before you got started, so it is platinum voice Pyro.
No days off. No days off, ever.
Heisenberg compensator.
So, we're doing a few hot volume tests as it is. I think I've got everything fine. So, I do remember the last time we had, we got one of her hairs.
Those shorts sure don't leave anything to the imagination, do they?
And it has 99% of her DNA, but to get the rest, we need to find Bosco himself. But we also got a thing. Did we not get it from the dimensional stabilizer? We went there and got...
No, we did get the thingy, I thought.
I thought so too. Did I?
Is it not in your pocket?
I wonder if I could.
Is it one of Max's toys?
Nah, that just.
Yes, it's the little robot guy. Okay,
Oh,
so
robot.
let's head back there, because I remember I thought we got it, but we never wound up hucking it at him to see what would happen.
Yep,
so
we were gonna try it on the Tenkles.
yeah, because I believe that's what we're dealing with here.
Hey, tentacles! Unholy this!
I am the incoming power robot. Please give my instructions to everybody.
Unholy this?
I heard it in a video game.
And now we've heard it in a video game.
So that gives us access to clone.
Sufficient DNA to begin cloning.
Right.
Please insert DNA into the receptacle.
Okay, I just want to put in the thing and see what it says. Supposedly we can't get far enough here, but I just want to see what exactly it's going to tell me.
Received. Processing. DNA sample insufficient to commence cloning process. Please insert complementary DNA sample to continue.
So we'll probably need a vial of spit or...
Those tubes filled with slimy, viscous liquid carry DNA samples to all the cloning pods.
Yeah.
Ah, so that's how babies are made. You were right, Sam. It is icky, expensive, and mechanical.
Let's see. So the cooking controls probably actually make a clone.
Were there other tentacles around?
Property of Hoover Dam.
Not sure. I don't recall any, but that doesn't mean there wasn't. I wonder if I can huck it at Stinky and free Stinky from the clutches of the bad guy or whatever. Let's teleport over there.
Returned for another steaming serving of failure.
She didn't say anything the last time, I didn't think. Let's see what happens when we huck it at her. Oh, I can't. Okay, fair enough. Well, that's that. Alright. Oops. Let's head back there and use the future vision Deus Ex Machina on the cloning chamber, and maybe that'll give us some sort of information.
Soul says toe beans. Did Max show his toe beans?
He may have. Max gets toe beans. Come here, Max. I need to use the future vision thingy. No, not that. There we go. No, that doesn't work. As a hint system, I don't hate the future vision thing. Just with that first episode, I was pretty railroaded into using it.
Yeah, it was very much, this is how this works.
Does
Now that
this
Stinky's
still not
locked up
work?
the door to her secret
Okay.
tunnel, there's no point in going down there anymore.
There's no point in checking out Stinky's diner, apparently. I don't think Dr. Norrington is helpful. What the hell? It played both room transitions? It's very silly. Can we huck the thing at Dr. Norrington?
It's apparently possible.
Toys?
Come on.
Toys?
Give me a hotspot here.
Hey, welterweight! Get ready to have your Yogg-Sothoth problem solved once and for all!
Stop!
Why?
Yeah, I thought you'd be happy to get rid of Don Calamari here.
You cannot just blast Yogg-Sothoth out of me. We are a symbiotic being.
My human host is correct. The destroyer wouldn't remove me in our hybridized state. It would only wound us, perhaps critically.
Ooh, bummer.
Indeed. Save the destroyer for its intended target, the madman behind your plague of Sams.
Alright, fair enough. I wonder why I don't have much of a hotspot here. Okay, he's possibly going to die when that thing gets ripped out of him.
Soul says they both showed their toe beans.
Yes, I know. Maybe
Not
if we ignore
sure.
them, they'll go away.
Where I would need to go in order to get Bosco's DNA. That's where I'm kind of stuck. Well, not kind of. That is where I'm stuck. That specific issue.
Is there anything back at the
Oh.
statue?
Wait a minute.
Extra virgin protein fluid. They're empty.
That sounds disgusting. What was the thingy? Okay.
Future vision on it, maybe?
I don't even see it. It must be on the other side of Sam. Maybe? I don't even see where the hell it is. That's weird, and the fisheye lens is messing with me.
Yeah, I think it's...
It could just be behind Sam.
Systems nominal. Awaiting further instructions.
It is awfully buried in the corner there. Let's move Sam out of the way entirely. See if that helps. Well, now I see it.
Nothing over there.
Yeah. I don't know. Alright, only other thing I can think of at the moment is to talk to Mama Bosco and ask her how to get to her son or something. You would... I mean, I don't know.
Mama B?
Yes?
cloning didn't
I
work.
tried putting your DNA in the clone cooker, but it didn't work.
Are you sure you just didn't give us a strand of your weave?
Weren't you paying attention? That DNA sample was incomplete. You'll need to find some more of my DNA, or maybe a family member's, to fill in the gaps.
Where did Bosco go?
I don't know.
Say, would some of your son's DNA work to fill in the gaps in your DNA sample?
Sure. Good luck finding any, though.
Maybe I'm going about this wrong. Maybe we don't need Bosco himself. We need something with Bosco's DNA. Because she said good luck finding any. She did not say good luck finding him. So...
I better get a body soon, because this itch is driving me crazy.
Let's see... Explore the musty
I'm not
armoire.
opening that. The last time we rifled through Mama Bosco's closet of spooky ghost clothes, Max got ectoplasm all over himself.
What am I looking at here? Oh, the manuscript page was how we got into Yog Sagoth's whatever. Or
Yeah.
got the transdimensional whatever to get the robot. And then the letter of resignation.
Is Sal's forwarding number.
Sal is out of position now. Oh, that takes me to the outside of the warehouse or whatever.
Yeah. Where we can stare at the Statue of Liberty.
We've got the rhinoplasty of the cake. I think going to Stinky's Diner does not help me.
We're sorry. The
Yeah.
number you have dialed is unavailable.
Well, at this time. I can't think of any other place to go or where... Wait, was... No, it's the Sam's.
Is there anything you can blast away here?
Blast?
Yeah, like weren't there tentacles
Oh.
somewhere or something?
I don't believe so. Although I haven't tried hucking it at the Sam's. Let's look inside the dumpsters. Maybe we can eat like, or find it like a half-eaten sandwich or something. And it happens to be Bosco's or some other convoluted nonsense. Alright. Examine pile of
Looks like my clones
trash.
have already picked this pile of junk clean.
Okay. Examine the warehouse doors. Still locked. Does that mean we can get in there somehow? Where are you, Max? Can you shoot anything? You cannot shoot anything. Can you use the future vision on anything? So Blaster gets into space. I think I remember that from last time. That's kind of cool. Alright, I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know either. This part is confusing, to say the least. Sorry about the silence, guys. We are looking up a guide. Because this is confusing. This is kind of... What's the word I'm looking for? It's, not
Oh, okay.
obtuse, I think. We're not being given all of the breadcrumbs for the trail.
This is semi-logical. I have to get Max over here for a second. Come here, Max. I need you over. Okay, well, I'll just stay there then. It doesn't matter. What we have to do is move the clones over to the door.
It's me, Max. I'm in this warehouse with all sorts of juicy psychic toys.
That's why the door is a hot spot, and then that gives us the chance to talk to Bluster Blaster, and he gives us a letter from Bosco, which has his DNA on it.
Oh.
I don't think I would have guessed that in a million years.
Me either.
Hey, it's our noisy old friend Bluster Blaster.
More like a barely tolerated acquaintance.
You look like Chum, old chum.
Sam! Max! What are you doing in Vegas?
Oh, boy.
Vegas.
What happened to you?
Yeah, we thought you were in Vegas helping Bosco count cards and pick up showgirls.
Maximum failure!
Why?
Counting cards out loud!
Yeah, the dealers tend to notice things like that.
That would be a problem.
Need any help?
No, thank you! I'll just sit here until my shields regenerate!
Do you think you'll rejoin the cops now that your Vegas adventure is over?
That portion of my life is terminated!
Do you know what happened to Bosco?
Bosco stayed in Vegas to pay off debt to casino!
Cleaning tables?
Male stripper!
Ew.
Interesting.
Left letter to give to Mama!
Dear Mama, guess what? I met a girl, so it looks like I'll be staying in Vegas a little bit longer than originally planned. Please take care of the store while I'm away. Love, Bosco.
P.S. Could you wire me about $20,000?
Worst Bosco impression ever!
That was pretty good.
We deliver this to Mama Bosco?
Take it! I never want anything to do with Bosco ever again!
Say, you wouldn't happen to know anything about all these Sam clones running around, would you?
Those are real?
Yeah?
Holy Mother of God!
I think that's a no.
See ya, Bluster.
I have become death!
Alright, so for a shortcut here, we could teleport to Stinky's cell, and then ride the little platform over to the other side.
Returned for another steaming serving of failure.
Her eyes are freaky. I'm not sure if they meant for the iris to be clipping through the white,
Oh, that's weird.
but if they intended it, that's a really good effect. And if they didn't intend it, it's still a really good effect.
Whee!
The heck? Can you see that? There's something... Oh, that's the elevator thing. Okay. So we go over here. We shove the letter in there.
Complementary DNA sample received. Exemplar clone being prepared in pod 0001.
Come on, come on!
Patience, Max. The human genome is an insanely complicated strand of proteins containing nearly a gigabyte of raw data. Even the most sophisticated computers in the world would take weeks.
Clone complete.
You did it!
Yeah.
Clear a path, boys. Mama Bosco's about to make a long overdue return to the land of the living. All right, fellas, open her up. Well,
We're deliberately
what
not
do you
looking
think?
at her face on
Considering
purpose,
how
aren't we?
much of your son's DNA is in there, I'd say you got off easy.
Yeah, you could have ended up with a beard, or a beer gut, or a head full of wacky conspiracy theories.
She's just bald.
I like her boots. She looks like a 70s go-go dancer.
So, Mama B,
Can't talk now, guys. I'm trying to figure out a way to get up to the control center. It's the only way we'll be able to stop the clones.
Well, we have a way. I mean, do I just teleport up there and shit automatically happens?
hey Mama B, want to be disassembled at the quantum level, then reassembled about 40 meters to the left?
You know it, baby.
Well, that's cool. She's very calm about all this stuff.
Ah, I see you brought the Master's unwitting scientific dupe to bear witness to the magnificent horrors her inventions have wrought. Gaze deeply into the abyss you've created, Doctor.
What's her problem?
We're pretty sure she's enthralled, but with Stinky it's hard to tell. Mama Bosco, would you mind activating your override so we can take control of these clones?
My pleasure.
Stinky doesn't seem too worried about it. She's just kind of
Fools,
standing there.
You'll never defeat the Master.
Sam, we've got company.
You see, your cause is lost. The Master will take your toys and...
Damn.
Sorry. I haven't been able to cold cock anyone for a long time, and she was really getting on my nerves.
After the mind-numbing terror is over, you gotta teach me that move.
And me. But first, let's deal with these clones.
Whoa, that was some weird animations. It's like
Yeah.
they didn't have that was only the key animations and not a cleanup animator. It's very weird. The third season really feels like it was rushed, or at least just they didn't take the time to really polish it. Like
Yeah. It's really
the
showing in
first
this
two
one.
seasons. Yeah, it's very strange.
Go to the Master.
That
Okay.
didn't work, Sam.
Weird. Maybe I have to use the Master's real name, whatever that is.
Stop.
All right, clones, stop.
Potsy.
They've stopped.
Great, but we're still not any closer to finding the Master.
They're very confused.
Go to the toy box.
That seems to have gotten their attention.
I guess it's time to play Follow the Clones.
Sure.
You guys go on ahead and give that master a knee to the groin for me. Getting dog hair all up in my cloning tanks.
I mean, we have
Once
the
this case is over, we
blaster.
should really look
Oh,
at fixing
that's
the
behind the
disorder.
door. How about that?
Hey, look, Sam. All your doppelgangers are heading into that warehouse. And my ears are doing that weird sparky thing.
You may as well strip
Box
down to
must be
nothing
in
and
there.
follow
We
him.
better sneak in and grab it before the Master's plan comes to fruition.
You know, I can't remember the last time one of my plans came to fruition.
It's cute when you pretend you know what words mean, Max.
Sam?
I guess we're just going.
Toys.
Toys.
Oh, crap.
Toys. Shoot or run?
Let's run.
Toys.
Huh. Max, you may have to stay here and let Sam do this himself. I mean, they're only freaking out because of...
Who said that?
Okay. So, ventriloquist?
Stand back, Sam. I'll send those doppelgangers right into the harbor. I don't think so.
Who said that?
Hello, folks.
Okay.
What was that?
Unless I miss my guess, the mysterious master is none other than your little dark dimensional puppet.
I knew it was evil.
Well, thankfully, like all evil dummies, Charlie's pretty much helpless without a host body.
Am I, Sam? Am I? Samar! Caesarum!
Kill it with fire, Max!
On it! Darn.
Oh no.
Oh shit.
Actual danger.
Yank the cord! Yank the cord!
Oh, Sam. Oh, I just had the most ridiculous dream. Stinky was making out with a giant cockroach. Then an evil ventriloquist dummy knocked us out and...
Oh,
Hello, boys and girls.
we're on the statue now.
Welcome to the Charlie Hotep Show. Oh, that's way more naked Sam flesh than I'm comfortable with. We got a great show for you tonight, ladies and germs. For our first act, our lovely and talented army of doppelgangers will sing and dance their way into your souls with their dimension-shattering rendition of that oldie but goodie, Skim. And for our second act, well, there won't really be a second act for most of you, since you'll be too busy screaming and gouging your eyes out after your pathetic reality is subsumed by the glories of the dark dimension. But you won't want to miss our spectacular finale when the great and terrible Junior makes his long-awaited return, lovingly slips me onto one of his tentacles of anguish and plays with me. Not if my as-yet unexplained psychic powers have anything to... Hey, where'd my toys go? Looking for these? Let's have a big Dark Dimension round of applause for Sam and Max, without whom tonight's apocalyptic conjuring wouldn't be possible. I feel so violated. And now, on with the show! Hang on, Sam, I'm coming to get... Hang on, Sam, I'm coming to get you! Try not to end the world or anything!
So I got nothing? I got nothing. Sam has the book, and I can look at things. Max has nothing, but I can look at things.
Lady Liberty, America's nightlight.
Whoa. That's a hell of an angle. Oh, I guess I'll just click everything until I know what's going on, so...
July IVMDCCX. What is this, Canadian?
It's French. So, yes.
Yeah, she's pretty, but I have a standing rule against dating anyone who can use me to dig boogers out of their nose.
That's creepy.
More tentacles? Jeez, those things must have one hell of a union.
Okay.
If I can just get to the devil's toy box, I can get all my psychic toys back.
No, Max. The toy box and his toys must be destroyed, once and for all.
Yes, what he said. Aw, you guys are no fun anymore.
Well, I didn't realize Paperweight was here.
Oh yeah, they're in that
Gross glob
cage
of
on
goo
the
looking
edge
at
of the...
me.
That gross glob of goo is an infinitesimal extrusion of none other than Junior. If Charlie succeeds in smashing the dark dimension into your reality, my grandson will shatter your bodies and eat your souls. Or maybe he'll eat your bodies and shatter your souls. I always get those mixed up.
Yeah, he's in that cage at the edge of the platform.
So the Sam clones are touching the ball and then just doing a swan dive off the edge.
Into it. I think.
Yeah. This is weird.
Hey, Yog Soggy! What are you doing here?
That's not important right now. Just get up here and rescue me so we can stop Charlie Hotep.
Haha, you got it! What a tight ass. Wait, does he even have an ass?
Let's see. Talk to Sam.
Sam, stop screwing around and start kicking some sawdust. Your dopey friend can't talk right now, Bunny. He's too busy playing straight man to Armageddon. Isn't that right, Binky?
Yes, Master.
Binky. Look at Troy the Destroyer.
Yes, the only weapon that can reliably destroy things from the Dark Dimension. Free me, and we'll use it to stop Charlie Hotep.
Doesn't seem like I can do anything immediately here.
Can you shoot anything?
I wonder if the bubonic destroyer
Well,
can be set to deep fry.
he doesn't. Max doesn't have anything. That was mainly just gathering intel.
What's that? You say you can't move? Of course you can't, you big dummy. You're my slave, my pawn, my... Oh, what's the word? Puppet!
Very ironic.
Mess with piano.
Oh, ain't that sweet? You're still struggling.
Okay. Mess with Junior. Okay, so I can't move at all. Alright.
Curse you, Uncle Morty!
So Sam can't move whatsoever. He can't speak. So my first act is I'm gonna have to do something to disrupt Charlie Hotep or whatever so I can switch to Sam so I can do something. So
That website about the Freemasons was accurate. That doorway opens onto a complex series of dumbwaiters that leads to the torch.
Okay, so go in there, idiot.
If that website about the Freemasons...
Yeah, got it. Alright, ooh. Different angle. Keep it face?
Yeah, she's pretty, but
Oh, yeah, got it. Closely examine torch? No, that's down there again. There doesn't seem to be an immediate way up there. Let's see.
I better get up there before Junior's big enough to start working on his...
Yeah. So how do I... Cause what's stopping me from just walking up there?
I don't know.
An invisible wall? Oh, that's
Oh.
kind of clever.
So you need to aim for the exiting ones. Oh, you need to go down.
I think I have to pretty much play Frogger, maybe. I might have to... Nope. Okay, never mind. So he's got a very specific spot where he stands to get hit. I think. Yeah, because he wasn't that far out. So that seems to be a tentacle thing. Because he's not getting close enough to the crown to grab it or the torch. But... well, I don't know.
Can you get in closer to the doppelgangers who are just coming out of the thing?
No, it doesn't seem so. Max keeps changing his angle for me. Clearly I'm on to something here. But from the top I can't do anything. I don't even have access to my items up here.
It's all so beautiful.
Uh...
Come on, everyone! Play along with Charlie Hotep!
Yeah, I have no idea what's going on either. Because Sam supposedly can't do anything, and Max can supposedly only get thrown up to 2 things.
Come on, what you got. Why so gloomy?
Oh, this is the
It's
end of
not
it.
like it's the end of the world.
Oh, alright. I guess all we had to do was talk to Charlie.
What's this? My enthralled man puppy has something to say. What do you say, boys and girls? Do you want to see my amazing talking to a stupid mutt while playing the piano and ushering in the end of the world trick? Yes. All righty then. So, buddy, what's on your mind?
What in the name of Kubrick's beard groomer is that unholy abomination?
That's Junior, youngest of the Elder Gods. When the walls tumble, he'll reign supreme over the darkness, and I'll be his favorite toy again, just like it was in the before time.
Ha! Junior hated you, Charlie. He used to call you Creepy Charlie.
You what? Creepy? I'll give you, creepy old man!
Oh, can I hook him?
I am the sonic-powered robot. Please give my instruction to everybody.
Oh, this is just a whole specific sequence I apparently have to do. So
Oh,
I
boy.
do this.
Ah, that was fun. And now, back to tonight's featured entertainment.
Nicely done, Sam. If you want to change the music again, just gesture in the general direction of the piano, and I'll do the rest.
Sure. And then we do...
You pathetic fool!
Yeah, got it. Then we do this.
Boy, oh boy, I needed that.
Yeah, so this is altering
Altering the reality.
the... No, it's altering where exactly the Sam clones are
Charlie
walking.
knows nothing
And you
about
have to
Junior.
aim them in a specific way to make their path where you need to put
Enough, old man?
Max to smack him up to the thing. See?
Oh.
So we've got that. Now we switch back to Max. And now we get smacked. And that should...
Oh,
That didn't work. The fuck? Once you've got the line of clones going to the far right of the statue and the tablet turned into some ribs, switch back to Max and have him walk into the line of Sam's on the right. Oh, on the right. That's where I screwed up.
wee-hee-hoo!
I didn't even notice the tablet
Take
changed.
that, elder dorks. You think you're winning? Every time you change the music, you bring your world one step closer to annihilation.
Okay. Grab the tentacles from the transformed crown. Or, if you've not done the exact same order... No, I did, though. Well, I thought, so... Oh. Grab swinging tentacle. Just had to find the right hotspot.
Tentacles, away!
Max, free me and we'll...
Yeah. First I gotta shoot a dummy with a robot.
Max, don't!
Hey!
Get back into the toy box where you belong, Charlie. You'll never be Junior's favorite.
Looks like the crowd's had just about enough of your guff pops. What do you say, everyone? You heard him, Krusty.
I am the sonic-powered robot. Please give my instructions to everybody.
Let's all give a big hand for Yoxagon's death scene, everyone! It looks like everything's about to go kablooey, so if you'll excuse me, I'll just ascend into the firmament and get ready to meet the end of the world!
That didn't go well.
What are we gonna do now, Sam? Without my cool psychic toys, I'm as useless as a sprinkler in a squid farm.
Useless? I think not.
Dr. Norrington?
Max, listen. The power is within you.
Sam? What's happening?
I think Norrington's just unlocked your total psychic potential.
Cool.
Either that or your head's about to explode. Either way, you should probably aim for the dummy.
Will do.
Godspeed, John Glenn.
All right, Cedar Face. Let's finish this thing. Brano El Brano.
I'm uncomfortable with the idea of a Super Saiyan Max. Alright,
Same.
switch to Sam and have him change the music to something Charlie, Taboola Charlie.
Oh, great. Now I'm gonna have that song stuck in my head all night.
Change music. Oh. So that's all I had to do. Okay. Switch to Max again. Read Sam's mind. Oops.
Come to me, Junior! The power of the toy box compels
Whoa,
you!
whoa, vertigo.
Yeah. Oof.
Dar, Charlie, hold that. Dar, Charlie, hold that.
What was that?
Now you will be able to pluck images from the minds around you. Use them to defeat Charlie Hotep.
No problemo.
And then...
Nobody puts Charlie in the box.
leave Rhinoplasty Charlie.
Do you think you can beat yourself? Wait. Let me rephrase that.
What a poltroon. You think I wouldn't have planned for that? Form of the Destroyer.
I am the sonic-powered robot. Please fight me.
Ouch.
Wait. This is the error. User on transform into him together. Now use
Is
ventriloquism
everyone having fun yet?
to project Norrington's voice into the Devil's Toy Box. And Charlie was
despised you, Charlie.
That's the game.
Sonic-powered robot. Please shut up and die.
Aw, donkey ears.
Close your eyes, Max.
Why? This is really cool.
Hey, you're right.
Oh my god.
Junior! Don't put me back in the box! I love you!
Ah, jeez, Charlie, have a little dignity.
Why won't you play with me?
Good job, Max. Max?
Just a minute, Sam.
Max! Little buddy?
What? I thought we were doing a thing here.
Max, you're alive.
Yep, that icky demon seed must have broken my fall.
What ridiculous luck.
Says you. I think I swallowed some of that dark dimensional demon yolk.
Ew.
Did it taste like chicken?
No. It was more like,
The succulent fullness of the
Not funny, Max.
I wasn't trying to be funny. If I was, I'd say something like, how do you keep an idiot in? Oh, I don't feel so good, Sam.
Hang on, little buddy. I'll go get you some soda crackers and lukewarm pork.
This is so cool!
Oh, that one's got a
Dr.
bunny.
Norrington, you gotta help me with Max. Holy H.P. Lovecraft spinning through the 13 abyssal planes on a propane grill!
Congratulations, my friends. Thanks to your valiant efforts, Sam and Max have eliminated the scourge of the Devil's Toy Box once and for all. But at what cost?
Well, this is new.
When next we meet, the fate of Sam, Max, reality, and perhaps your very sanity will rest in your trembling hands in the concluding chapter of The Devil's Playhouse.
Alright, well, we've only got one to go. If I had realized we were only an hour out, I might have tacked that onto the last week's episode, so I don't know what I'm going to do with the last chapter. I might glance ahead and see how long it is. Got a little convoluted at the end.
It did.
Even with the internal insanity that is this game. It got a little strange.
Yeah, that was hard to follow.
Yeah, it's very odd. I think my favorite episode so far has been the time one, ironically.
With the reels?
Yeah, because
Yeah,
it
that was
wasn't
interesting.
really time traveling per se. But I mean, it kind of was, because as Sam and Max, we were able to see the past and the future in different chunks and use that information to affect other chunks, which was bizarre but interesting. And
Yes.
the phrase I like to keep using, internally consistent. And that stretched my puzzle bits, my puzzle knowledge. This one, again, it's like once they start relying on the toys, I mean relying on the toys, not just having them as props to help you a little bit.
Yeah, because how are you supposed to suss that out?
Right, it gets a little confusing. I mean, to try to figure out what to do with the Statue of Liberty, I would have had to have done a lot of trial and error to try to get the music exactly where I needed it. Oh.
Sal? Sal? Sal?
Aw, Stinky. Aw. That's a sad way to end it. Sadder way to end it. In order to do what I needed to do with the Statue of Liberty, that would have required some bizarre trial and error.
Yeah.
And in my opinion, adventure games are best when they don't do trial and error. Like, even if there's moon logic, as long as it makes some semblance of sense, then...
Yeah. Part of the problem with this one is, like, it did rely on trial and error. And it's like, Sam can try to interact with everything and fail, so you'll assume that the rest of his interactions are failures, so you're not going to talk to Charlie.
Right. And the flip side is if I tried to talk to Charlie immediately, then the whole thing with him not being able to interact with anything wouldn't have made any sense.
Yeah.
I would have put a hint for the player where if I had tried to interact with something else, Charlie Hotep would have said something to the effect of only pay attention to me or only talk to me. I'm the only important one here.
Yeah.
Because, like, the thing with Bluster Blaster and getting Bosco's letter, I don't think that was too unfair. I just missed it, even though I don't think I would have ever guessed it. But that one didn't seem like it required trial and error, but that final fight certainly did. It was very weird. Alright, well, anyway, that's going to do it for today. Thank you all very much for watching, and we will see you next week for another stream.
Bye.